What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sirr Love from Phase 6. Here's another snippet from Chasing Greatness.
And other things, yeah, that's something I always recognized. When I got back to Atlanta back in 2017, like coming from Virginia and being in Maryland, you know, while I was in the Navy and you know, being on those highways and byways, when you ran a red light or you thought you could run a yellow light and they flicked on you red, oh, you're going to get a letter in the mail next week. Like, there's not a beat that you can skip. I get out here to Atlanta, you know, I'm back home. I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, let's do this. And I'm looking around, man, there's a lot of cameras around. Like, man, I got to be careful. I'm not trying to get no ticket. Man, I've ran 4 or 5 in a month. I'm like freaking out. Like, I know I'm going to get a ticket. No ticket. No ticket. To this day, no ticket. And I'm just like, I know those cameras work because you don't just put them up just to put them up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm in a really nice area, nice neighborhood. So it's like, you know, I'm realizing like, hey, nah, this doesn't make any sense. You know, why these cameras are here. And it dawned on me, oh man, it's surveillance. Like,
yep.
General, you know, surveillance. Just general surveillance.
So data is crazy. You can track your license plate, how often that license plate passes this point. They can pretty much track your movement, how you personally navigate across the city. What are your routines? What do you do? So if you ever, you know, questioned over a crime, they'd be able to determine, well, on this particular day, your travel patterns are different.
Oh man, that's crazy. I mean, and that makes it hard for anybody to live off the grid, man. Because like, even if you decided to get like certain things ordered to you in package form, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they'll just track the delivery truck that's taking whatever package to wherever you are. Like, to literally be off the grid, like you literally can't have no outside contact with the rest of the world. Like, you couldn't even drive through the city. Like, you literally could not drive through the city. Like, that, man, like, how do you live your life without being seen?
I mean, if you want that lifestyle, leave the US and leave the UK.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the UK fights harder than the US. You know, London, they don't care. They're worse than us. But the UK,
the rest of the UK, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they fight a little harder, but go somewhere else, man.
Yeah.
Because we sign away our rights all the time. We sign away our rights for convenience. Like, that's what we're known for. We do that easily.
Yeah. I mean, that's what, because I mean, we just don't want to read. But then again, but then again, we don't never really want to put it where the ghost can get it anyway. Like, we really just want to, like, we America. I mean, I'm not gonna say it like that. A lot of people who live in America are here to get over on Americans, and we as Americans fall victim to it, like you said, out of convenience, because we don't want to take the time out to really protect ourselves. You know, we look for
a collective concept.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's not just a certain group or demographic. It's everybody. Like, nobody reads those long agreements. You know, user agreements. What? Why?
We're willing to accept the BS. We go, this is wrong. But a big piece of what, in my opinion, allows the powers that be to control so much of what we do is because there's so much division among us. We're divided across economic lines. We're divided across social class lines. We're divided across racial lines. We're divided across age. We're divided across so many different areas that put us against each other. Oh, you're heterosexual, you're homosexual. Oh, you're alt-right, you're left, you're Democrat, you're Republican, you're this, you're that. There's all sorts of areas that create conflict amongst each other. Right. And because there's always conflict, we can never come together and agree on things, right? Because any one media outlet or one leader in any one group could spin a concept. Oh, this is why this matters. This is why we need it. No, this is not why we need it. Oh, this is why we need gun safety. Oh, no, don't touch my guns. Or this is why we can never get to the same place because of division. And division allows larger bodies to be in control. If you want to control the masses, you got to create division. And I think that America is stoked with division.
True. However, I do believe Americans want to genuinely, I don't say they want to do that. Let me put this back. Elon Musk, I'll just put it like this. Elon Musk has already tried, or he's not tried. He is in the midst of creating a computer chip that you can put inside of your brain.
Right. To
be able to help you understand, be able to get over certain situations, certain traumatic events. I know one of them came up was like Alzheimer's. And I mean, there's another doctor. I can't remember his name, but he's treating age like a disease, right? And he's trying to find ways with technology that is going to stop disease or at least to kill that gene so that we don't have to age, right? Okay. So my thought pattern with this whole thing is that it seems that the more and more we try to, create these divisions with ourselves where we give our lives away with these agreements, the more we're about to be indoctrinated into this one mindset concept over time. I believe that it's going to get to the point where people are going to, sign their life away to have a chip put in their brain. You know what I mean? Because they want either the convenience, right, that it provides.
We're definitely going to do it for convenience.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
But we're going to disguise it as something else, though. Right, but we're going to disguise it as something else. We're going to disguise it as, it's protection, right? It's because we want to protect ourselves. And I mean, like you said with Lamada, like it's all about protection, but you're grabbing way more data than just to protect the people talking about, because you're surveilling everybody.
Well, it's because you can't have progression and freedom. I don't think you can have both. I don't think you can have technological progression and freedom.
Wow.
I believe that freedom is a very raw concept. Freedom is a person in the wild that can, literally in the wild, you can do whatever
you want. Right.
You can chop this tree down if you choose. You can use that tree to build a house. You can go drink from this river. You can blah, 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 blah. You can do whatever you want to do. Right now, today, you just can't walk up in the woods and cut down a fucking tree. I mean, you can, but like, if you get caught doing it, it's probably illegal somewhere. Someone else's land, and you don't have the right to fucking cut down the tree.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you can't just walk up in the river. And then the thing about it is, if you do these things, like traditional things, like, oh, I want to drink from the river's polluted by a larger body of people. So even if you want to get off the grid, the influence from people that are on the grid is going to affect your ability
to be off the grid. Right.
Sustainable.
Right.
I just think if we want technology, if you want Instagram, if you want video easily, if you want VR games, if you want cell phone access, if you want all the things that you currently have and all the things that are coming, which we continually say yes to, we have to balance those things with the loss of our rights, because all of these things give us power. And with that power, when you give so much power to so many individuals, you create an environment where people can really hurt one another. And in order to prevent people from hurting one another, you got to take away their freedoms to hurt. And that's just what it
comes down to. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. There is no way around it. We're destined to go down that route because
as long as we want this stuff, man.
As long as we want this, yeah, because we love luxury, we love being pampered and taken care of and not having to worry about tomorrow or even next week with some people. I'm talking about the large majority of us, not necessarily the ones who are suffering, whether it be for homelessness or poverty or whatever. But even them, they even sign away a lot of their rights and freedoms to do the same exact thing that everybody else does.
I think that
it's just...
I think that everybody is trying to, from what I see, many people want to live without working.
Fact.
Right? And the crazy thing about
that's the American dream.
It's the dream. And the crazy thing about it is, I've had the opportunity to live with minimal work.
Right.
I was working, but it was minimal work, making really good money doing barely a damn thing. And I don't think that's a happy existence.
No.
It's just, you want to do something, you want to accomplish something. The desire to achieve is really important, but when you don't have, it's really hard to understand that. Like, everyone's like, I'll find out when I get there, I just want it. But you know, when you've had it, whatever it is, for a sustained period of time,
right,
it is less valuable. Every time I get to a new financial bridge or break point, I recognize how minuscule this is. And then it has that driving factor saying, okay, now I want to go to the next level. But still, pause, I study wealthy people and they say the same thing. Oh, I hit this number and I thought it was going to be this and it was really nothing. And I hit that number and it was nothing. I hit this. And then at the same time, you know, what they're feeling, some type of joy is from achieving. I accomplished something through career, through business development, whatever. Then there are a lot of trust fund kids. I got a friend in New York that hangs out with a lot of them. And everything he does is tell me about, you know, how they complain all the time and they're suicidal and they move from city to city trying to discover themselves because they were born into a lifestyle where the only thing you have to do is not F up. And you grew up your whole life never having to do anything, never seeing poverty, never seeing struggle, never being motivated.
Right.
And one thing that people that do not have is motivation. And I don't think we recognize how important simple concepts like motivation, purpose,
facts,
love, appreciation, all these things that people that are at the top, what they're looking for, what they're chasing, what they're trying to get. A lot of times people that achieve success, especially in entertainment,
Preach on it, brother.
These individuals typically have a hole, they have a void, they have a chip on their shoulder, they're trying to accomplish something, and they feel that this music or entertainment will close that gap.
Yeah.
And I see it, and they turn to drugs, and they turn to. I just watched Rocket Man today, and it's sad, right? Yeah. I mean, it's legendary, great fucking movie, but you know, it's sad. And the thing for me is, I saw it. I didn't see Elton John, but I saw that play out in so many different
ways.
I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little bit about a lot. And I'm trying to give you guys everything that I got right here on Phase 6. Check us out at www.phasevi.com. Again, that's www.phasevi.com.